Hey everybody, it's Glenn, back in this video with the Amazon exclusive WWE Mankind. For accessories, he seems to come with chunks of hair, pretty bizarre, but then Mattel's Elite Flashback Andre came with an attachable afro, so nothing shocks me anymore. On the packaging back, we have a picture of Mankind, then a bunch of stats, then a bio, which I won't bore you with by reading, but if you do care to read it, then pause now to read it at your own leisure. Here he is out of packaging. It's been a long time coming with this one. It feels like ages ago that pictures of this figure first appeared online. People wondered, will it be a Toys R Us exclusive? Will it be a mail away exclusive? And then nothing until a couple of weeks ago when he appeared on Amazon for pre-order as an exclusive there. Really impressed with the detail on this one. I like the tatty and torn shirt around the waist and round the shoulders. Other nice details include the scar on his arm. I would do a side-by-side comparison with the Elite Collection Series 17 Mankind. Alas, I customized that figure into Gangrel. Some of you might be like, what? Because that's now a super rare figure, but at the time that wasn't the Mankind action figure I wanted. I wanted this one. The Elite 17 one represents the goofy Mankind from the latter stage of his career, whereas this one is more the badass lunatic Mankind that I fell in love with. Actually, I should rephrase that. I didn't fall in love with Mankind, you know, Mick Foley the guy, because ew. I fell in love with his unique style, which in the mid and late 90s was a breath of fresh air into the WWF. However, from customizing the Elite 17 figure, I do have his head left over, and you can see compared here that this Mankind has an entirely new head sculpt, whereas the Elite 17 one had a removable mask. On the Amazon exclusive one, it is sculpted on, yet there is a removable element. It's those chunks of hair we saw in the package. We can pry those out, leaving big bald spots in his hair. Of course, most people tear their hair out with frustration, but I think Mankind used to do it just because he's completely insane. Word of warning about these hair accessories though, they are tiny and easily lost. When I opened the package, one piece fell onto the floor and I spent about 10 minutes on my hands and knees inspecting the shag of the carpet looking for it. I got him from Amazon for $14.99, which is actually a pretty good deal because he does feature Elite Articulation. So he rotates at the head. There is some tiny up and down movement at the head too. At the shoulder, the arm rotates. It moves up this far and back down. There's upper arm rotation. Then there's a single jointed elbow. At the wrist, it rotates and it's hinged, moving up and down. Under his shirt there is an ab crunch, but it's difficult to take full advantage of that articulation, what with this rubber shirt. Then there's rotation at the waist. At the hips his legs move out to the side this much and then back in to the front and not too much to the back. There's upper leg rotation, there's a double jointed knee, and then there's rotation at the top of the boot. There is an ankle hinge, but as with many recent Elite figures, that seems to be frozen locked and I don't want to force it and risk breaking the foot. Then there is a slight ankle pivot too. So all things considered, I recommend this Mankind action figure. At the very least, where else can you find an action figure with tearaway hair? And if you're a big fan of 90s wrestling like me, then no doubt you'll not be able to resist picking him up anyway. Even if you're not, with the way the Elite 17 Mankind prices on the secondary market have shot up, then you could just pick this up as a wise investment. But hey, first and foremost, collect the action figures that you love. Anyway, please help me out by giving this video a big thumbs up. Also remember to comment, share and subscribe. For a closer look at almost every Andre the Giant action figure ever made, click this video. Alternatively, check out the description beneath this video for links to my Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Click those links and connect with me there too. Hope to see you in my next video. Bye.